My beloved, my dear one, do not let your heart wander right now, because I was sent only for you, in this very second. Something unseen has paused time around you, notice it. The rush in your chest, the sudden stillness, the feeling that made you stop scrolling, this is not coincidence. Heaven knows exactly where you are and what you have been carrying. This moment was scheduled long before today, and your soul recognized it before your mind could question it. Listen closely, because urgency has a sound. It feels like a quiet pressure, like a knock you cannot ignore. Archangel Michael is near, closer than you think, guarding this exact second. Not tomorrow, not later, right now. There is a window opening that does not stay open long, and you are standing right in front of it, without even realizing how rare this is. Before we go any further, pause with me for a second. If this message already feels different, that's your sign. Stay connected, subscribe, stay close, and don't let this slip past you. Messages like this don't chase people, they meet them once. Those who choose to stay are the ones who see change begin inside their own lives. Have you noticed your heart beating faster for no clear reason? That's not fear, that's recognition. Something powerful is lining up behind the scenes, something that will quiet the voices that doubted you, and confuse those who worked against you. But this only unfolds if you stay present. God isn't demanding effort, only attention, for a few minutes that can shift everything. Picture a heavy gate slowly opening. It doesn't make noise, but the air changes when it moves. Heaven is opening access to what was delayed, and timing matters here. Walk away now, and the moment passes. Stay, and you step into what was meant for you all along. This is not pressure, it's invitation. There are battles you survived that should have ended you. You know exactly what I mean. The nights you didn't talk about. The fear you hid behind routine. Archangel Michael stood in those moments, cutting through what tried to pull you under. Delays were removed quietly, dangers redirected, without you ever knowing how close they came. Tonight feels different, because it is different. The atmosphere around you has shifted. Even your breathing feels heavier, more aware. Angels don't need to be seen to be felt. They are close now, urging you not to dismiss this as imagination. Heaven doesn't interrupt lives without reason. You asked questions that seem to echo back in silence. Why the wait, why the pain, why did others move ahead while you stood still? None of that was wasted. Every tear counted. Every moment shaped this one. Right now, your cry has reached God, and it did not arrive late. There is a record with your name on it. Not metaphorical, purposeful. Archangel Michael holds what was sealed until this hour. The distractions that tried to pull you away were not random. They were attempts to keep you from the one message that explains everything. Heaven is firm now. Stop, look, listen. You sensed truth before without proof. That feeling when something felt off. That quiet warning you couldn't explain. That wasn't overthinking, that was guidance. The signal is stronger now, clearer, louder. Time is narrowing, not to scare you, but to focus you. You were chosen before you understood what that meant. Your story was written with intention, even when others tried to rewrite it through betrayal, fear, or delay. But what is marked by God cannot be erased by people. This is the moment where resistance ends, and alignment begins. When heaven says last chance, things move quickly. Either blessings land, or they move on. And this time heaven is leaning toward you. You survived storms that took others out. You're still here because purpose kept you breathing. That alone proves something important. God is not finished with you. Take a deep breath and feel it. That air filling your lungs is confirmation. You are still needed. Still chosen. Still protected. Your timing was never wrong, only precise. Every delay trained you for what comes next. Right now, sealed pages are opening. What was blocked is loosening. What was hidden is being revealed. What felt impossible is being approached from another angle. But it begins with staying. Don't rush past this. Staying is an act of trust. You already feel the pull inside, don't you? That warmth, that stillness, that gentle pressure, it's real. Imagine a courtroom where every mistake is listed, every weakness spoken. Then Archangel Michael steps forward, sword steady, and heaven responds with authority. The decision is made. Release is granted. This is why you cannot walk away now. Not because of fear, but because of what's waiting on the other side of staying. If this message touched you, let others find it too. Like, share, and stay connected, so this flow continues reaching those who need it. And as this moment settles, know this support keeps these messages alive. If you feel led, you may also choose to give super thanks with contributions available up to $10, helping this voice reach more souls right on time. Listen carefully, because what comes next does not repeat itself. The air around you is already shifting, even if nothing visible has changed yet. In the next few hours a sign will break through your normal routine. It could be a call you didn't expect, a message that arrives at the exact right moment, a dream that feels more real than sleep, or even words spoken by a stranger that stop you cold. This sign will not be loud, but it will be clear. And if you rush past this moment, you may see it but fail to recognize what it truly is. Pay attention now, because awareness is part of the miracle. God says, be alert. Stay awake, because the sign is already on its way. This is not coincidence stacked on coincidence. The fact that you are here reading these words, means alignment has already begun. Many souls brushed past this moment without noticing, but you were guided here on purpose. Your name carries weight in heaven, written in light not ink. Feel the urgency, not fear, but divine timing. Archangel Michael has been pressing on your spirit for days, tapping gently at first, then stronger. The delays you hated, the doors that refused to open, the silence that hurt, none of it was meaningless. Those were blockages placed to keep you from this exact second. But heaven's decree overpowered every resistance, and that is why you are here now, not later. Stay with me, because repetition here is protection. In the next hours a sign will manifest. A call, a message, a dream, or unexpected words, will confirm everything unfolding right now. Miss this moment, and you may miss the meaning of the sign itself. God says, be alert. Stay awake, because the sign is already on its way. Let that sink in. This is confirmation layered upon confirmation. Time is narrowing and heaven measures it differently. You have 3 minutes in heaven's timing. 3 minutes before the seal shifts. 3 minutes before assignments change. This is not meant to scare you, it's meant to focus you. I see light surrounding your home right now. What was meant for confusion has been replaced with peace. Angels stand quietly at every corner, guarding what belongs to you. Notice the stillness because protection often feels quiet. You thought you were alone in that room, but you are not. Archangel Michael is holding a golden trumpet waiting. The sound has not been released yet, because it responds to your inner yes. When your spirit agrees, chains begin to fall. This is the release you prayed for, arriving in a form you didn't expect. Feel the pressure lifting from your chest. That weight easing is not imagination, it is intervention. Michael's hand is removing burdens you normalized over time, betrayal, heartbreak, silent tears. They were counted, not ignored. Heaven never wastes pain, answers are moving toward you now. Remember the nights you whispered into the dark, God, if you're real, show me something. This is that something. This message is not just text, it is timing. It is a miracle wrapped in ordinary words, so it could reach you where you are. There is truth being uncovered, and it matters that you stay. Archangel Michael saw words spoken against you in secret, smiles that hid intentions, trust that was misused. Heaven recorded it all. What was hidden will surface, and you will not be shamed. Walk away now, and you stay unaware, stay, and truth steps into the light. Something is being prepared with your name on it, a release, from debt, from cycles, from old pain that followed you for years. Soon a message or opportunity will appear, that feels almost unreal. That will be confirmation of what is happening right now. Understand this deeply, you were never forgotten. Archangel Michael has stood beside you since the beginning. The accident that missed you, the illness that didn't take you, the moment you nearly gave up, you were shielded, guided, and held, even when you didn't know it. Heaven's clock is speeding up. What feels slow to you is moving fast above. This is a divine appointment. Stay aligned and you move forward. Turn away and the old loops try to return, but they won't, because your spirit is awake now. Your heart reacts because truth always does this. It wakes you up, it refuses to let you drift back into sleep. Archangel Michael is holding a sealed envelope with your name on it. Inside are answers you begged for. He can only place it in your hands, if you remain open right now. Don't look away because this is the key moment. Tears forming are not weakness, they are recognition. Heaven honors them. God says, I have seen your sorrow, and I will turn it into joy. Those who mocked you will quiet down. Those who doubted will lower their eyes. If this message is holding you, let it reach others too. Like this video, share it with someone who needs confirmation, and stay connected so you don't miss what unfolds next. What begins here doesn't end here, it moves forward with you. Because what heaven is about to do for you, will erase every doubt you ever carried. But heaven does not force doors open without consent, it waits for your yes, yes to stay present, yes to trust what you feel before you fully understand it, yes to receive what has already started moving toward you. In the next few hours, something unexpected will touch your life. It may look small on the surface, almost easy to overlook, but it will carry deep meaning. It will whisper, "I am with you." Watch carefully, because that quiet sign will confirm a truth far bigger than it appears. Feel the strength surrounding you right now. Michael is standing guard, his sword is alive with fire, not to frighten you, but to defend you. His wings are stretched wide, covering what belongs to you. His voice echoes through the unseen realms, declaring that you are chosen, claimed, protected. Fear has no permission here, love does, protection does, and the door that once felt sealed, is beginning to open. Walk forward, stay till the end of this moment, because what's unfolding is too important to lose by distraction. Anchor your attention here, because something living is flowing through these words. Your mind may try to wander, but your spirit knows this is where answers are landing. You asked for clarity, and this is that response, not later, not someday, now. There is urgency because timing matters, and heaven is precise. This moment is not rushed, but it is appointed. Understand why Michael is pressing so strongly now. He has seen what was planned against you, conversations held in shadows, words spoken when your back was turned. The quiet jealousy, the silent resistance, the hope that you would never rise, he saw it all, and he stepped forward, and said enough. This is where darkness loses ground, light is flooding places that stayed hidden for too long. Justice is not coming slowly, it is being announced. What was said behind your back will surface, what was taken will find its way back, what felt delayed is being released, but staying matters. If you leave now, you missed the sound of heaven declaring judgment in your favor, you missed the scroll unfolding with your name written clearly, brightly, unmistakably. Notice the change inside your body as you read. That tightness loosening in your chest is not coincidence, that is fear being cut away. That is weight lifting from places you didn't know how to heal, chains you carried quietly, lack, illness, betrayal, isolation, are breaking right now, not by force, but by authority. This feels urgent because it truly is. Heaven has waited for this exact alignment. You didn't stumble here. Every delay, every pause, every unexpected turn, guided you to this second. The timing is not accidental, it is exact. Something unusual is happening tonight. The atmosphere is open, gifts are being released, each wrapped in light, each assigned intentionally. One carries your name. If your heart stays open, you receive it. If you shut down, it passes. And you have endured too much to let this pass now. Think back to the moment you almost quit, the night you whispered that you couldn't keep going, you thought no one heard. Heaven did. Michael stood close, guarding your breath, holding you steady when you felt finished. This moment is confirmation that you were never abandoned. The enemy misjudged your endurance. They thought the pressure would break you, they thought the fire would consume you, but you're still here. That alone proves something important. Heaven is serious about you. There is a decree written in your favor. God has already spoken over your future. Rise, see light, continue. Destruction is not your ending. But you must accept this final invitation. 3 minutes in heaven's time is not long, and Michael does not exaggerate. When he signals urgency, it means something rare is being released. The chills you feel are not random, your body responds because your spirit recognizes truth. This is not reading, it is awakening. Look around you, sense the shift, that quiet awareness is presence filling the space. Michael's wings stretch wide, and what once lingered in shadow is dissolving. Heaven's voice is steady and clear now. Stop doubting, stop hesitating, stop assuming this is meant for someone else, it is for you. What God has written cannot be outrun, and what is written over you is victory. Here is what comes next. In the coming days a door will open, that logic cannot explain. It may appear small, almost unimpressive at first glance, but inside it holds a change that reshapes your life. Do not dismiss it. Walk through it. Michael has already cleared the way. And when others ask how it happened, you won't need many words. You'll simply know that the moment everything shifted was when you chose to stay, to listen, and to step forward, when heaven called your name. Because heaven remembered me. Those words are not a wish, they are a declaration forming right now. Fear no longer has permission to speak over you. The enemies who watched you quietly, who waited for you to fall, are already losing ground. The fire that Michael carries is not symbolic, it is active. Their plans are burning down to nothing, turning into ash before they can reach you. What they set for you will catch their own feet, and you will rise, untouched, unmarked, protected. A new chapter is opening, and you can feel the page turning. The weight of old sorrow is lifting, not because it didn't matter, but because its purpose is complete. Heaven is writing something new now, and your name sits right in the center of it. This is not the moment to drift. Stay. Receive. Believe. The miracle is not far away, it is already knocking, already waiting for your attention. Hold your focus here, because this is not ordinary speech. What is flowing now is a lifeline sent straight from heaven. With every moment you remain, something loosens. With every word you take in, another door shifts open. Nothing here is wasted. Nothing here is random. Heaven saw the storm you walked through, when no one else did. The lonely nights, the betrayal you carried quietly, the rejection you learned to live with, none of it went unseen. Michael witnessed it. God recorded it. And now a line has been drawn. Enough. That season ends here. This urgency exists, because your breakthrough is not approaching, it is standing right in front of you. The door responds only to those who remain. Not the curious, not the distracted, but those who stay until the end. If you have ever asked why me, here is the answer. You were marked before birth. The night you arrived, heaven paid attention. Angels stood close, not because you were weak, but because you were chosen. Attacks were not punishment. They were evidence of what you carry. You carry treasure, and the enemy recognized it early. Michael holds a mirror of light, and when heaven looks at you, it does not see brokenness. It sees glow. Covered, guarded. Even when the world labeled you damaged, you were never shattered. You were protected gold beneath pressure. A shift is happening, and it cannot be stopped. A new season is entering your life. Locks are opening. Delays are breaking. Hidden things are coming into the open. And it all begins with one quiet yes inside you, right now. Do not walk away. You are standing at the edge of what was promised. You are far more precious than you realize. Even now angels are surrounding you in ranks, guarding what belongs to you. The light ahead of you is stronger than the darkness behind you. Michael stands firm and close, lifting the same sword that defeated legions, and he is lifting it for you. Every lie, every curse, every shadow is being cut away clean. Justice is becoming your atmosphere. Those who wronged you will watch their own words turn against them. Those who laughed will witness your rise. What was taken will be returned, in ways that surprise you. Heaven's condition is simple and unwavering: stay, listen, believe. I see a table being prepared just for you. Blessings are placed carefully on it, each one marked with your name. Provision. Healing. Restoration. Love. Nothing is missing. The table is ready, but you must sit. You must remain long enough to be filled. Do not walk away hungry, when abundance is already laid out. Remember how close you came to giving up. Those moments when despair nearly pulled you under, Michael was the hand that lifted you then, and he is lifting you again now. Do not resist the pull upward. This is heaven's rope, drawing you out of the pit for the final time. The next hours carry weight and meaning. Scrolls are opening with your name written clearly across them. Do not let them close without your yes. Someone close to you has spoken against you in secret, and their mask is beginning to slip. This exposure is not meant to harm you, it is meant to protect you. You are stronger than you think, and this moment proves it. The enemy tried to silence you, but your presence remains. Your voice still rises. That alone is victory. Listen to the quiet truth inside your own chest. You already know this is real. The mind may question, but the soul recognizes home. Blessings move toward obedience. They do not stand still. They walk, then they run toward those who stay faithful. If you remain, what belongs to you will find you. Do not let it wait at another door. You are chosen. You are marked. You are loved. Nothing can undo that. Do not turn away now. You are standing at the doorway of your miracle. The air is changing, and your spirit feels it. This is not just text. It is a living river moving toward you, waiting for you to step forward, and let it carry you into what comes next. And the moment you drink, something inside you finally rests. Your soul feels refreshed, because it was thirsty long before you understood why. That heaviness you've been carrying lately was not weakness, it was sensitivity. Your spirit felt the shift before it arrived. You sensed the storm, while the sky still looked calm. And now God says, "Peace, be still." What was raging inside you is settling, because heaven has stepped in. This moment did not arrive by accident, it arrived by appointment. Michael has waited patiently to release what is now unfolding. His sword has been raised, and when heaven lifts a sword, nothing can block what follows. The enemy tried again and again to silence you, but your voice still rises. That alone is victory. That alone proves you were never abandoned. Let this truth sink deep, because it changes everything. You are not forgotten. Every sigh you released when no one was listening, every tear that soaked your pillow, every restless night has been counted. Heaven recorded it all. And now the answer is not trickling, it is rushing toward you like a flood that cannot be stopped. What you called delay, heaven calls preparation. You thought time was working against you, but it was actually shaping you. The pain, the betrayal, the closed doors were not punishments. They were training. Strength was being built quietly inside you, for the doors that are opening now. Without the darkness, you would not recognize the beauty of light. Without the storm, calm would not feel sacred. Michael is showing the path ahead, and it rises higher than you expected. I see golden steps lifting upward, one after another. And at the top is a crown with your name on it, promised long before your first breath. Michael is saying, take courage. Keep climbing. The crown is yours. You were never meant to stay low. Your enemies feel restless tonight even if they don't know why, they sense movement, they sense elevation, they believed you would stay hidden buried under lies and delay. But heaven wrote your name in fire and fire cannot be erased, those who mocked you will watch you rise, those who tried to silence you will hear your voice grow stronger, those who shut doors will witness God opening gates. You keep asking quietly, how long until I see it? Listen carefully, heaven is no longer waiting, the release has already begun, before this week ends a sign will appear, it may catch you off guard but it will confirm everything spoken here, do not doubt it, do not call it coincidence, recognize it for what it is, confirmation. I see a messenger running toward you right now. In his hands is a letter sealed with light, inside are answers you have been waiting for, release in finances, healing in your body, peace in your home, restoration in your heart, it is already moving. Even now Michael is declaring, stand ready. Do not miss the delivery, my child. You are stepping into a divine reversal. Everything meant to harm you will turn into good, loss will give birth to gain, pain will transform into testimony, closed doors will be replaced with gates of glory, heaven is not silent tonight, trumpets are sounding, scrolls are opening. And in the courts of heaven your case has already been declared blessed, protected, chosen. Do not fear tomorrow because tomorrow is already held. Do not worry about who stands against you because the armies of heaven stand for you, Michael whispers, keep your eyes lifted, your redemption is closer than you think. And hear this clearly, do not doubt yourself anymore, you are not too late, you are not too broken, you are not too far gone, you are exactly where heaven intended you to be. Take a deep breath and feel the change. That calm entering your chest is real, that quiet peace is not imagination, that is heaven filling empty places, that is Michael pressing his hand over your heart, calming what once felt uncontrollable. Stay. Do not turn away, every word is unfolding your breakthrough. You have walked the valley but now you stand at the mountain's edge. The night is ending, dawn is near, shadows cannot survive where light is rising, do not leave before the sunrise breaks over your life. I see it clearly now, a great door of light standing before you. It towers higher than anything you have known, glowing with fire that heals instead of burns. That door is opening. Beyond it waits restoration, health, peace, provision, joy, love. It is all there. But only those who remain will walk through. Michael stands guard at that door. His sword is raised, his eyes burn with authority, his voice echoes across eternity declaring that what belongs to you cannot be taken. No darkness, no delay, no deception has permission here. Beloved, this message exists because of you. You are the reason heaven reached down, you are the reason angels were sent. And as this moment settles, know this, the river is flowing, the door is open, and what comes next will make it undeniable that heaven has always been on your side. You are still here, and that alone tells a story most people will never understand. Heaven does not interrupt time for just anyone, yet everything paused because your name was spoken. You have waited, questioned, prayed through silence, and now this moment arrives without warning. This is not random, this is the answer moving before your eyes. Every word landing in your spirit is alive, planted carefully, meant to grow far beyond this moment. Do not loosen your grip now. What is unfolding cannot be postponed because later is gone, only now exists, and now is where heaven meets you. You may not realize it yet, but tonight will feel different the moment you close your eyes. The heaviness that followed you for weeks will loosen its hold. Your breathing will slow, your thoughts will soften, rest will come gently, not forced, not rushed. When morning arrives, strength will meet you before doubt does. That is how you will know this was real, that something unseen stepped into your space and rearranged what fear had disordered. Stay alert because confirmation rarely arrives loudly. In the coming days, a voice you didn't expect will speak into your life. It may come through honesty, an apology, a truth finally revealed, or news that shifts your direction. Do not brush it off. This is the seal on what was spoken. This is Michael confirming what heaven already set in motion, and you were chosen to recognize it when others won't. Hear this clearly now because it changes everything. You were never ordinary, never overlooked, never misplaced. Your life was etched into eternity long before storms tried to erase you. Nothing that rose against you had the authority to remove you. Michael says, lift your head. The blessing is already on its way, the door is opening, the scroll is unrolled, the time is now. This is not a warning meant to frighten you, it is an invitation meant to awaken you. Even if the words seem to slow, heaven has not stopped speaking. When divine truth is released, it echoes far beyond sound. That quiet settling you feel is not emptiness, it is presence. It is the reassurance your soul recognizes without explanation. You are not alone here, you never were. Archangel Michael has not stepped back, he remains positioned, guarding what belongs to you, watching every detail you thought no one noticed. Understand how this works. A word received with faith multiplies, a promise protected by belief grows roots. This message is not passing through you, it is staying with you. It will rise again when doubt tries to speak louder. God says, I am not finished with you, I have only just begun. Tonight marks a turning point, a quiet but permanent shift written into heaven's calendar with your name beside it. From this moment forward the direction of your life changes. Old fears lose their voice, old limits lose their grip. Michael says, "Do not return to fear, do not return to doubt, walk forward. What once chased you can no longer reach you, this season is sealed, covered and appointed, it will not close in sorrow, it will open into glory. You stayed when distraction tried to pull you away, and that matters more than you know, heaven responds to persistence. Because you remained, more will be poured into you, the supply does not run dry." The voice of Archangel Michael grows stronger now, pressing back every shadow that tried to cloud your future. That is why this moment continues, the river is still flowing. Nothing you endured was wasted. Not the heartbreak, not the delays, not the unanswered questions. Every broken piece is being reshaped, every scar is becoming proof, every pause is preparing a greater release. Picture the story of your life rewritten, not erased but refined, lines once blurred now traced in light. What you thought was ruined is about to shine. Michael is revealing a path ahead, not flat, not small but rising step by step. With every step keys are placed in your hands. Keys to restored relationships, keys to financial flow, keys to renewed health and steady peace. Do not shrink your expectations now, the past no longer has authority here, the future has already been authored and it is brighter than you imagined. There are voices that once doubted you, words meant to wound and limit, haven't heard them, their echo has been silenced. You will rise where they expected you to fall, and your life will speak louder than any defense ever could. Do not worry about how, do not chase the timing, alignment is your only assignment. While you rest, movement is already happening, angels are stepping into spaces you cannot reach, stirring hearts, opening minds, turning resistance into agreement. You will notice shifts that cannot be explained. That is the evidence that this word was alive, that Michael spoke, that God's hand was present. Your story is not closing in darkness, it is becoming a light for others. People will look at your journey and recognize possibility again, your breakthrough will unlock courage in them, so stay present, stay believing. And if this message has reached you, pause for a moment and let it anchor. If it stirred something inside you, let others find it too. Like the video, share it and subscribe so this flow continues. Heaven is still speaking and your miracle is already in motion. My beloved child, feel this now, the air around you is vibrating with anticipation. Every heartbeat you take is a drum of destiny calling you forward. Michael is not just standing beside you, he is marching, clearing the path, felling shadows with every strike of his sword. The doors you thought were forever closed are trembling because the key you hold, the faith, the yes in your spirit, unlocks them. Tonight is not ordinary, tonight is history in your own life being rewritten. Look closely at your heart because it knows the truth even when your mind hesitates. That pull, that warmth, that sudden clarity, it is heaven demanding your focus. This is the moment where ordinary souls falter, but you will not, you will rise because you are chosen, and chosen souls do not stumble at the finish line. Beloved, I see visions of hands reaching for you, gifts that were delayed now racing toward you. It could be through people, through opportunities, through doors that open silently, effortlessly, like the universe is bending to carry your blessing straight into your lap. Michael whispers, do not question the delivery method, trust the arrival. And you will see it proof that heaven is orchestrating behind the curtain of your perception. Those who laughed at your waiting will now stare in astonishment, those who doubted your worth will bow silently as God vindicates your path. But all this depends on your yes. The yes to remain, the yes to believe, the yes to walk unafraid into the unknown that heaven has prepared for you. My child, think of the storms you survived, think of the betrayals, the losses, the nights drenched in tears. Every drop was an offering, a deposit into the bank of this very moment, and now the scales are tipping. Michael is arranging every ounce of what was taken, every stolen opportunity, every heartbreak into recompense. Your joy will not be small, your victory will not be subtle. It will be a radiant display, a testimony to heaven's fidelity. Do not scroll away, do not let the distractions of the world rob you of this revelation. Every second here is sacred, a thread in the tapestry that God Himself is weaving for you. Beloved, even now I see angels moving unseen, touching hearts, opening minds, aligning paths. Those who were supposed to pass by you will turn back, doors that were invisible to you will appear, messages you thought lost will find you. All is being prepared in silence yet with precision. This is why the chills, the warmth, the inexplicable knowing you are tuned to the frequency of heaven's delivery system. And Michael is keeping watch over the process, lifting the sword over your life, cutting every cord that was meant to bind, breaking every chain that attempted to slow you down. Nothing can stop this, not human schemes, not disappointment, not fear. My beloved, hear me clearly. The blessings are not coming as a trickle, they are flooding. Finances, peace, healing, restoration, favor, they are rushing to meet you. And as they arrive, God's voice whispers through the wind, this is your season, this is your time. Walk boldly, do not shrink back, do not doubt the magnitude of what is being placed in your hands. If you have prayed for years, if you have pleaded in silence, if you have stood when others fell, the harvest is now. And it is larger than you imagined, more personal than you ever thought possible. Child of heaven, even your enemies will witness the hand of God moving. Those who sought to shame you will see you rise unshakable, those who plotted against you will be forced to confront the truth. Divine favor cannot be contested by human schemes. Michael is declaring it now in the courts of heaven, in the very air around you. Every lie that whispered doubt has been erased, every accusation meant to suppress your joy has been burned by the fire of heaven. You are free, you are crowned, you are ascending. And my beloved, do not misunderstand this. This is not just victory, this is transformation. Every area of your life touched by pain, loss, betrayal, or delay is being rewritten. What was crooked is being straightened, what was barren is being filled, what was hidden is now visible in gold. You are stepping into a life that looks nothing like the past. Every seed planted in patience, every tear shed in prayer, every whisper of hope in your lonely nights is being honored right now. Do you feel the surge in your chest? That is not excitement, it is confirmation. That is Michael, that is heaven, that is the presence of God declaring, rise beloved, step into the fullness I have prepared for you. And as you do, the light surrounding you intensifies, shadows of doubt flee, darkness of fear vanishes. And in its place is radiant clarity, unstoppable confidence, and a joy that others cannot touch. The hourglass has tipped, the sand has settled, and the window for your blessing is wide open. Beloved child, you are at the precipice. Do not blink, do not look down at what was left behind, do not entertain the voices that say wait, maybe later. Later does not exist here, there is only now. The yes you give your spirit today unlocks years of blessing that have been waiting in silence. Michael is ready to hand you the keys, are you ready to take them? Stay, believe, receive. And watch as heaven moves in ways that even your imagination cannot comprehend. The crown awaits, the table is set, the doors are open. You will walk through in glory, and as you do, every lingering doubt, every lingering fear, every unhealed wound will be swallowed in the brilliance of your breakthrough. Heaven is not pausing, heaven is not waiting. The river is flowing, the winds are shifting, and the story of your life from this second forward is unstoppable. Child of heaven, your miracle has arrived. You were made for this moment, you were chosen for this hour. And nothing, no one, no power on earth or in the unseen can take it from you. Stay, receive, rise.